hill here in this raised flower bed that I made out of logs, and using the Hugo culture method, putting logs and limbs and leaves in the bed, and this is I'm excited. It's almost like Christmas, and here we go. Gonna get a glove on. The goal here is to hopefully I can fill this little box here with 5 potato hills. And as far as I know, the Yukon Golds, they don't put out as much as oh, there's someone watching. Well, they don't put out as many potatoes as some of the others, like a red potato or a Kennebec. And here we go. First of all, I'm gonna get this one here was a potato that was like egg sized. When I planted it, it was kind of a leftover, and I had a little spot here in the middle of the bed, and it wasn't a very big potato, but we'll see what we come up with. And this is kind of the size of the potato that I planted. There's a little bit of what do you call it, bumps on it from the soil, so that's something to be aware of. And here's another one. And here's the potato, the seed potato right here. And those you can't do anything with them, but just throw them back in the soil. Ooh, here's one here. So that's kind of what I expected, to get a handful out of. There we go. Got one here. It's got a split in it because it was been rainy, and potatoes will split when they're growing if they get plenty of rain. Look at this soil. This is dead materials. The Hugo culture bed. Look at that stuff. And I don't think there's any further down. And what is this? Oh, this is a root that's a root that I buried. Just pretty sure it's probably a vine that I buried in here. Make sure there's none that went to the side. So, first one, 15. Okay, we'll see. Let's chat. We get some chat going here. Okay, tater 2. Now these last 4 are the original ones I put in. There were probably fairly good sized potatoes when I planted them, and they were sprouted. And I put these in pretty early in March. So here's number 2. Don't let me down. Okay, that's the seed potato. Normally those seed potatoes rot, but maybe because the soil was really rich, that it didn't use the nutrients from the seed potato. It just went to the soil itself, because this is black soil. There's still some tiny ones. I got a thumbs up. That's good. Any chats? No chatties yet. Oh, there's Detroit Lions. I know what that means. Detroit Lions says hi. Go Lions, if I'm right about the DT Lions. Just get to the Super Bowl where the Broncos will surprise everybody and beat them. That's what I want. Looks nice. Yeah, these little, that one, well, that's odd. It's got a little notch in it. Odd. Okay. And keep, oh boy, now we're getting size. Yeah, they got a lot of sores on them. There's something in the soil, but that can be peeled off and we just eat them. But that's a big dude. Okay, I hope there's more to that. Here's a chunk of wood. Okay. A one-arm digger. 5 watching. Go Lions! All right. I like that running back. What's his name? I'm kind of rusty on my football. It's been a while, it's been a while since I've looked at things. I like that running back and their quarterback, and they got a receiver that the Broncos cut, and he's pretty good. So, okay. Here's another one with just a couple stems. Come on up. Show me what you got. Okay. Those are nice. And I think these are Yukon golds. They're getting a little fuller over there. We get these bitty ones. These bitty ones are yummy and just putting stuff. All right. Anybody down? Oh, there's one over here. Good size. And this one doesn't have those sores, so that's a good deal. Boy, look at this dirt. Oof. And I can turn right around and plant more things in this raised bed, and I haven't really decided what to do. There's a chunk of bark or just wood. The wood's deep, or the soil. I got a good. That's the seed from that other one, and gotta dig to the outside. There might be one snuck out. Look at this soil. Got 6 watching. Gibbs. Yeah, Gibbs is great. Oh, Montgomery. Hey, that's a good. They can ride that to the championship. If they get these 2 runners and they're healthy and they're kind of rested at the end of the year, they can get savage the league in the playoffs. Yeah, I like Montgomery. He was from the Bears, and he's more of a power back. But Gibbs, man, if he gets a little hole, he's gone. And both are good receivers, and so go Lions. Ah. All right. The last 2. Get over here. All right. This is what do you call it? What is this? A pokeweed. I threw this in between the potatoes a month or so ago, and it rotted, and the stem is left. And just see what it would do. Okay. Let's gotta fill this box. Get this next one. Oh yeah. What happened? Oh, it's well. These not as many sores on these as that first couple. This one's pretty. Man, those are pretty. Okay. And these seed potatoes were, they came from potatoes I had last year, and they started growing in the fridge, and I thought, well, I'm going to save a little money and plant them instead of going and buying. And seed potatoes have gone up a lot. Oops, that's the part of the, the raised bed. Let's see. Let me dig to the, make sure there's none that went sideways. Okay, I think, see, this is, down there is where the heavier, thicker logs are. And I can't move that by hand, so. Okay. Now if I can reach over on this one, I'm trying to keep the dirt in the bed. Six watching. Okay. Well, this one's got a lot of, what do you call it? There's a term for it. I could just say they're branches. Tillers. I think the term is tillers. The branches, the stems that come out of the ground, there's 7. So in theory, there might be 7 potatoes in there. And I hope they're big. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, little 9. Okay, a little. Oh, there's another one. There's 10, 11. So the more tillers you got, the more potatoes you potentially will have. Oop, there's another one. That's like 13 or something. Boy, oh boy, look at this dirt. Yeah. Yeah, look at this stuff. Okay, I've probably got them all. If I miss them, you stay in there. Okay. There's a couple there. Little guys. Kind of look. There. I stirred it up. watching. Well, it didn't fill it, but it got quite a few. And the potato that I put in were kind of smallish. And feel free to chat. There's a few people watching yet. And over here, these are in the same sort of situation in a raised bed. There's 6 red potatoes, and I'm thinking they're going to double what those are. Oh, maybe even triple, because when red potatoes can go crazy and give you a lot. So, okay, I'm looking at this corn, and I got sweet corn in a another raised bed. That's by using waste material from this neighbor's yard. No one, but they don't mow it very often, and it's due for a mowing. And I'll probably take some of the clippings and put around this corn that I planted. It's only been 10 days. I'm looking at this stalk here that's missing a leaf, and I hope it comes through, but it's looking a little unusual. And I plant 4 seeds to get 3 to come up, and I think only 4 seeds failed to come up. And okay, I don't know what. I use my watering can every day. I sprinkle this corn to get it up. But I would take it down to the creek, if you can see the creek, and just reach over the bank and fill her up and bring it up and sprinkle on the corn, and it came up good. And here I got some beans growing, and you can see there's a lot of beans on them. The climbing beans, I'm not really sure. They're like an heirloom bean that when Mama passed, she wrote something that had like meaningless terms on it, like it's, what is that? And this bean is like the 3rd generation from one that climbed the fence over in the other part of the garden over there. And one plant did this sort of thing and took up a fence. But this is, I think, 11 plants, or 11. Well, there's actually 12. I brought a volunteer over and put here on the end to climb with them, and it did climb. So it's like a mystery bean. But I'm going to be overwhelmed with beans here, I know, this summer, especially if it stays wet. If it gets hot and dry, they'll probably die back, but we'll see. They did pretty good. I think it was 2 years ago. The original plant, it survived through about, really, it was like a month and a half of drought, and it kept pulling moisture deep in the ground. And I kept getting beans until about frost. So you never know. All right, back to the taters. I still got viewers, and I'll pick up the box. Oh, get the tools. I brought this little trowel over in case I needed to dig around. Oh, that soil was so soft and pliable that I didn't need it. And that's a good 5 pounds. A good 5 pounds of potatoes. Yeah, that's the first of technically it's 58 more hills. I got 3 volunteer ones in different places. And here's the giant Marconis and another raised bed, peppers. And oh, there goes the, I don't know, fire or something. And they're blooming. I had one setting on the vine, but I think a bug got into it and it fell off. So if that continues, I'm gonna have to start spraying. But these are they're getting some height to them. It's probably because of the soil. And I'm gonna probably have to put take some limbs and try to get stuck in the ground and tie them up, because they look a little fragile, especially if we get some winds. So I guess this is it. Jim Miller's Garden. Thanks for watching. Just kind of like the premiere of the harvest in a hugelkultur bed. So, and homemade. These logs came from over here. Instead of just letting them rot, I brought them over and made use out of them. And everything's doing good. That soil is so beautiful. So that soil will continue to rot down even more, and even be more nutritious, so for the plant. So I'm impressed. I got to keep and I don't see much. I was expecting a little bit of settling of the stuff I put here, because things rot down. This is pretty much all organic materials, and I was expecting a little bit of a settling, and I haven't seen much yet. So, and when I dug those potatoes, that soil level was a good 4 to 6 inches deep. So, and then I was starting to hit heavier rotten logs. But when those logs will rot, they'll probably start settling a little bit more, but that's going to take years. So I'll keep adding clippings and stuff and soil I can find if I need it. So Jim Miller's Garden, thanks for watching.